Sure. Oh, I didn't mean to play that. Hello. Welcome. I'm gonna shut off this dumb music or whatever. Not dumb music. Someone made it. Not dumb. Someone actually made it. What a concept. Well, today is another day in terms of Crisco. That means that I need to do something. So here I am going to do something. I don't know, grind. But yeah, let's get over into the game screen because nothing. I'm like much like my natural resting position is just not good enough, and I should not do that. Right? Right. Correct. We're going. Oh yeah. I know why I'm here. Yeah. Look at those. Doesn't like random balls of light. Okay, alright. This one's easy. Easy peasy. You just leave because they're not worth the time. I'll support the average Crisco. Calling me average? Or are you saying that on average? Oh, you'll support my average. Oh. Oh, yeah, I get it now. I was like, Wild's calling me average. I don't know how to feel. Oh no, Wild calling me average. I guess, yeah. What can a narwhal do, though? You know, starting to care less and less about that. I think that might be a good thing. For me, mentally, or whatever. That was my notification message, wasn't it? You're never average, you're spectacular. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I would have been shattered if you didn't think so, Wild. Personally, showered. This is what happens when I try to speak. Okay, so need to be casting this. Just a good idea to have everyone have auto life. Alright, Orin learn Daredevil. Okay. You need that on yourself, buddy. Lol, did you get any rest there last night? But so uh Holly and I stayed up until 7 my time. Oh shoot. Yeah. So that was fun. Yeah. Just talking. Like all we did was talk the entire time. It was just us using conversation. I don't know. It was interesting. Interesting time. Yeah, that's what we. Oh, there's I don't know. I mean, and then near the end of it, I was like, hey, this is the very reason why we need to start a podcast. Because, because the sole fact that we're already pretty much doing podcasty things, we need to. Make sure we're able to do podcasty things. Okay. And then, are you able to raise people? No, you're not. I figured. Wrong click. That was a wrong click. For sure. I'm auto-lifing you. I mean, hey, the two that matter have auto-life on them. Unfortunately, the one that I just said didn't matter doesn't. W. Okay, you all died. Yay! Where are you yaying? I died. I mean, I get that. What's the yay? Thank you for the hydrate, King Kylo. Okay. I need to reevaluate strategies. They're not good. I don't know about you, but I just don't think I have the strats going forward. Someone said something about break HP limit. Yuck, W. Can I get a little jambalaya? Why? Why do you want it? I mean, I guess I can give it to you. I don't know. Like that'll be like $60. I don't know. Why jambalaya? Why do you want jambalaya? I want jambalaya actually. Now that you. Why? Why would a person want jambalaya? 60? You'll pay $60 for jambalaya? Oh. It better be the good jambalaya. Not the bad stuff. Jambalaya. Is that how you said it? I think it's how you said it. Sounds delicious, Orin. Well, yeah. Illy too. Illy too. Going to attack, even though it does nothing. Just so that I can say that you did something. How's it going, man? How's life? Work? When do you stream next so that I make sure that I'm at least tabbed into your stream so that I can support the grind? Now you got me hungry. My guy, You got me hungry. And I just ate. The cycle never stops, you know? Once you get the cycle going, it never stops. Soon the whole world will be hungry. And then what are we going to do? Absolutely nothing, because the whole world pretty much already is hungry, so I'm looking at my bit rate. That's kind of chaotic. I don't know. Thinking about streaming, getting some stuff done on Destiny, but I just ate a world famous ham sandwich. Why would you do that? Sure, he had a family. The world is hungry. Yeah, absolutely. I know what I said, and I did say that. So, oh no, I fled again. All right, actually, we have one movement. Okay, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the monster grind unit a little bit. I know you know that you know what you said. Well, I know that you know that I know what I said. So there's that. That worked out well. Oh yeah, did it? Did it work? I don't work out well unless I have like some motivation or like someone telling me, "Hey, do the thing." That's what like having coaches and stuff has like ruined me to, is the concept of working out. Because now I just like I don't want to. There's not like some idiot telling me to do it, so I'm not going to do it. I didn't mean to call them idiots. There's some guy that I barely know telling me to do something. Is that better? Is that better than calling someone an idiot? Someone I barely know? Is that? I think it is. It might be. Let's go to the mall. Just do it, Crisco. Make your dreams come true. If I were to make my dreams come true, I would have already taken over the world. Let's be honest. All right. Just do it. Okay, Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. I see where you, I get it. Or wild, more like Shia LaBeoufled. I get it. I know the memes and the cultures. I experienced the TikToks and the Vines. Don't seem like the type that would want the stress of rolling. I didn't say how tenuous my my reign would be, but I mean I would. So there's a thing, I don't know if you know the concept of it, but it's called delegation. It's where you put other people in power, and you're over them. You're over the people that you delegated to. So ergo, you still have all the power. It's just you're not doing all the work, and all the stress is on them, not on you. I mean, if I had a superpower, it would be to make rain. Like, to make it rain, as in dollar bills, or as in a drizzle here, drizzle there. Like, because there's a difference. Wild, you captured it perfectly. In fact, I would probably do 14.5 minutes, just because I'm like that. I make yellow rain to practice when I get my actual powers. Hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do before those powers come in. You just never know when they're gonna come in. Am I right? I gotta be right or something. Alright. But what should I do once I get my powers? I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, that's quite apparent, I guess. Go against Juggernaut. Realistically, I type random stuff to see if you will break a smile. You know, I hardly ever smile. That's probably why people don't come in here. Ah! Yeah. I want the power to alter probability. Actually, that would be very powerful, and Wild, I don't think you deserve that power. Kidding. Love you, Wild. Really? Like, what? Like, what probabilities are we altering? Probability of what? Because shouldn't there be like some sort of also, if people knew of your probability altering skills and ability, then you would. Wild, you referencing Hitchhiker's Guide? I mean, who's not referencing Hitchhiker's Guide? If you're not referencing Hitchhiker's Guide, I don't know you. Crisco, don't trust me. Hey, I'm just saying that a lot of trolling can happen if you and Wild, I know you. I know you. You're not just going to sit there and be like, I'm here. I altered the probability that Crisco wakes up as a girl tomorrow to 100%. Oh no. What's the regular probability? Do I still have my goatee? Like, can I see? No. I mean, I would have to examine myself first. I mean, you can keep the epic goatee. Now that will just confuse people, which I'm all for. I love it. Wow. Like, how does the transformation work? Like, is he still him but with girl parts? Or I think my masculine qualities are changed. to fit the parameters of a girl. Now, he's still him, just in a body with girl parts. Ah, so my personality and goatee remain intact. I see. Alright. I have a personality. Oh, but I forgot. Cool. Thanks for the clarification. Makes sense. Still want to see. Of course you do. Who doesn't, honestly? Let me see. Yojimbo. How to pay Yojimbo the least amount of gil. Okay. Okay. 2, 6, 2, 1, 4, 4. Once you reach the amount, or once you reach an accumulated max compatibility of 255, you should be able to pay only 128 gil to Yojimbo to Zanmato on most normal low level. Will require to pay 2 gil for Yojimbo to Zanmato. None of the monster enemies will cost more than 65,536. I did not use Zanmato for penance, as I will explain further below. Work. Okay. Basically, what I'm hearing is that they don't know how to use things. Thank you for the lurk. Going back into yes to. All right. Have the power to have anything you want to happen in an instant. I def cure deadly diseases and make resources infinite. Ah. I think that would be cool, but I mean, I think at a certain point, I mean, I wouldn't say the universe would be what I would say though is that malignment of energies may not be a good thing. I don't know. I don't know much about energies and malignment, but I know that they're a thing that happens. Okay. I know exactly the one to fight to get that back up. I'm not gonna try to win this. I'm just going to try to get an overdrive up because I like it. I am here for it and everything. I'd make a working perpetual motion machine and make infinite power that way. Oh no. My guy. You are working too hard. You just uh just perpetual motion machine to make. I mean, that's cool. Like, I'll give you that. Solve all worldwide problems first, then troll people as a merciful god. Trolling people. See, that's where it comes in. I knew there was going to be a point where you started trolling. At least you're benevolent and not malevolent. Because, I mean, I guess we could all just be, like, perish from your reign. Terror. If it was a reign of terror. Sightson, Barbatos. I need to bring that guide back up because I forgot what the last number I typed in was. Okay. I also forgot that they're all low health. Oh, not yes, Queen. Oishi. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Woo! I thought I did a bad. I thought I did a bad. That was almost really bad. Oh no. 262, 144. I gotta impound that into impound. Like the lot. We love impound lots, right? Am I right? Oh, not right. Wrong. Wrong about the impound lots. Okay. Hey. 2, 6, 2, 1, 4, 4. I'm just grinding this to make sure that he'll do it, like, at least most of the time. The only problem is that I will have to... There's going to be one where I will have to buffet a hit for so basically I'm going to do the first encounter. And then I don't know how to see the companion stat. How to see Yojimbo Gotta check your. A good way to check is check Wakazashi a lot more often than Yojimbo's compatibility is high. However, if he uses Kozuka or... Okay. Okay, the only way to... is in FXE. FXED. Otherwise, you have to kill with Yojimbo and record the kills till you can assume. Seeing his head nod makes me giddy. 3 times AP weapons. Okay, I don't know. Yikes. I don't know. I have no idea. There's nothing there. Brain is basically me. Woot. Woot. Time to get another ass. That got it up like almost instantly. Like, this is clearly the thing that I need to be doing. Just so evident. Yay. Oh. I wish they didn't copyright this music, but I understand why. Wait, if I can get someone in trust that's like not in this little 4-man group. Just someone like Joe from down the street, or Joe from Joe's Crab Shack. Is Joe's Crab Shack still around? Asking for a friend. I've actually never been. But I don't know. I might want to go. You don't control me. I live in a society. Society. Is the T coming through? T. Society. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is science. No, I don't know that even. Where is your god? Is how I was. Is it black or green tea? It's actually a it's a green. Black tea. I prefer black teas. Black teas are my favorite, but it's a green tea. I don't know. I mean, different people can have different favorites, I guess. It really, guess it depends. I don't know. La. Okay. Shoot me. You ever just walk in a plane, just like an empty plane, you know, like I'm doing right now, and you just think to yourself, why am I doing this? Like, it's a freaking plane, like, there's nothing here. I just decided to, like, do like a jog in it. I don't know why I did, but I did. Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's a concept. It's something that can happen, so why not let it? Okay, so a thing about this is if I go that way, then I won't save time in traveling with Expedia. I think that's what they save you on, is time. If they don't, it's a ripoff. And you should definitely not use Expedia. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but if I was, I would talk about them a lot better than I do. I'm just dragging their name through the mud. Why would I do that? Sponsor me. What did I say? I didn't say anything. I hate Expedia. Oh. Oh. You ever just go around thinking, hey, I don't want to get into a lawsuit. And then you just don't because you know how to avoid things. Like you're actually a pro at avoiding things so you don't get yourself into the trouble. You know, I think that's pretty cool that you do that for yourself. Hashtag self-care. Because you caring about yourself there. Ha. Alright. I am seeing colors. I'm seeing colors. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's a brown. Okay. Brown color? Does anyone know a brown color? Asking for a friend. Maybe. I might be asking for a friend. I might not be, actually. We'll see. The jury is out, and they said you have a bad hygiene. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck. Like, just have a jury condemning you for your hygiene, for example. Like, that would be. Look at that side profile. I look like a freaking bird. Whack. I don't look human. That's. I don't know. Just how it works, I guess. I don't know. I don't like talking about it. Just a thing that happens. Like, you think to yourself, what a wonderful world. No, you don't, actually. You think to yourself, I look freaking disgusting. Why do I feel even more disgusting than I look? And that's just how it is in life. Just like I'm a disgusting human being. Turns out you're not, but I mean, other people might think you are. I don't know. I don't know people. I only know factuses, and them factuses be telling me the things that the all factuses will tell, and that is something about TurboTax. I don't know. Right? I mean, really, who uses TurboTax though? Like, I think that's pretty ridiculous. And if you're one of those people that are in the audience tonight, and you're like, I use TurboTax. No, you don't. If you do, you wouldn't be here. It's just that simple. Like, I don't know where you came from or who your mother is, but if you use TurboTax, you don't exist. You're non-existent. Thought I was gonna say non-corporeal. Nah, I wasn't gonna say that. I'm here to tell the truth, not lies. I have to look this up because for some reason Waka is missing. Why does Waka miss on Dark Yojimbo? Oh, we'll need 130 luck for Waka. All right, let me see. I'm trying to get break HP limit and ribbon armor. And I feel like I can beat him, but I miss every time I attack. Which may bump? Even 255, you'll miss like crazy against him. Some other Dark Aeons, you'll need about 130. Oh, Zanmato! Mentioning Zanmato should be a TOS violation. Oh no, oh no, the sweet little baby attacked, whatever. All for it. Then what do I do with Waka? Cast Regen on other people, I guess? Alright, you need to really attack, but I at least want you to have auto life on yourself. For when that happens. That sounded like it silenced. Okay, I want him to attack. You auto life yourself. Because let's face it, you're the most important. I mean, I don't think you are, but you are. Alright, auto life. Waka. And Waka's casting regions. Then auto life waste. Do I have one that has... Alright, yeah, he's using Daigoro. On Waka, of course. Um, Kazuka? This is Ged because I want people to be able to regen like he does. Okay. This time, not full life. Auto. Because technically, um, at Daigoro. It's actually a lot better to do it this way because alright. That's what we're talking about. Okay. White magic. Going to full life helm. Oh, I should have auto-lifed. We learned. So, I mean, I do have the strategy down. I just need to check it. And I think if I leave the game, actually, I'll have to restart it even because, like, I think you just have to do the thing in one go, which I'm all right with. We can do it. Let's go. Whip. I'm actually thinking about oh, thank you, Karen. How are you? How's it going? Thank you for the bits, Karen. I appreciate. How's it going, by the way? Is it going well? Go well, then you know that's cool. Not then that sucks. All right. I mean, 262-144 for Zenmato. But I'm not going to. All right, you're all right. That's good. Maybe I Zenmato on the last one. Glad to have you here. How, how, or what are you up to? I guess what I probably could be saying. Right, always provide auto life. Auto life. If they need auto life, I got them. For Wakazashi, if because Wakazashi insta-killed me. I'm thinking actually, instead of wasting it on everyone, I could just do Mega Potion. Or Mega Phoenix. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Item. Oh, I only have 18 of them. That is improbable of him doing it over and over again. So, that's an issue. Yikes. I didn't realize that would... Okay. I have to defeat him 5 times in a row in order for it to count as me defeating him. Yikes. Alright, so... okay. 5... 5, 2, 4, 2, 8. It's the magic number. Technically, I could go for an attack or attack rules. That's majorly reduced. No, hold up. Yo. What I could do is do this battle. If I lose, just whatever. But if I win, cha-ching. And that's basically what's going on right now. Mega Potion. Or Phoenix. And then he's probably gonna walk us up. What are the chances of that? Or is it that he detected the The does he Wakazashi on Mega Potion Mega Phoenix every time? Or am I experiencing the worst of luck? And I don't know. Yikes. This makes me want to shout. Lift your hands up and shout. Be a that. Go to the sphere grid, use up Waka's stuff for luck. He has 255 accuracy, just 23 luck. How many luck spheres do I have? Items. Or fortune. I need to grind up that fortune. So well, I'm back on the fortune grind. Just so that I can get Waka to actually hit. He's gonna need incredible luck. Wish I could just give it, or just luck wasn't so low. Like, let's examine other characters' looks. 104. It's not as bad. My guy literally has 255 and 248 accuracy. I don't know why the accuracy went down. Eh? I'll just get him to 50. There an accuracy known that I deleted? Did I delete accuracy? That he had invested it? That kinda sucks. You ask me? Sucks. If you ask. Why you not asking? Okay. A farmer, what's this? Quick pockets. Yes, quick pockets. The best pockets are the best. Okay, so you have 255 accuracy. But your luck is trash, my guy. Your luck is absolutely horrid. Where are you, buddy? First things we gonna do's for you is we're gonna go down here. move. Max. I mean, you already have 999. All right. Boom. Got it. All right. I have to think. Think, brain, think. Crisco brain, think. What am I thinking? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I have to grind luck. Aches. Good thing it's not that hard actually, so I think all I have to do is keep pressing attack over and over again. I think it's at that point. I don't want to use my overdrives. I mean, it'll be faster if I do. I don't want to because I need to save them for that battle. Fight monsters. Until monsters. Gotta get that Earth Eater down. Just Megaton punched him over like that. I remember doing this when, like, and this will also get Orin's up too. Oh, yes. This is great. We love to see it. Yikes. That's kinda... We'll see. I need an end screen. I just realized. Or ending soon screen. Or something. I don't know, like, it makes sense. Because there's going to be a moment where I'll be like, I'm ending stream, and then I raid into someone, and they'll be like, or no, they won't be like anything because they won't be able to see it. But I'll forget to end stream. I've done that before. Now I didn't do anything. Like I was just like sitting there, like watching them, like that. Not realizing that, you know, my OBS was still open and stream was still going, even though I rated. That's fun though. That is top tier. And then I'll buy more whatchamacallit after. I just gotta get. I gotta do the calculations though. So I mean, for Actually, no, I'll have to. Because it would have to be. Actually, I mean, default, I would have to get 63 or 64. But also, we have to factor in his current stat of it. The thing is, I probably don't have to worry about this at all if I get a fifth person involved, even though it'd probably be a weaker person. Or actually the battle itself. So like I play out one of the battles. Like the last one probably. Get someone to get their overdrive through that. Through probably dying to Wakazashi. And then and then yeah, I mean I think I could pull it off with just the 4. That would be very tight squeeze, I think, but I think it could work. So sphere grid. Use fortune sphere. Sphere. Here. It is 30. He has 39 luck, which is not really good. Okay. All right, 43 luck. That is. So we're going to do it all properly. Okay, so he needs 212 more. And then we're increasing it by. So I need 53 of those spheres. Assuming that I don't get any dark matter during fighting, I would need to do about 27 fights. "27 battles. Let's go." I mean, I could do a counter. This is 1 out of 27. I am a crazy. But who didn't know that already? Imagine having one of these like hitting like a much lower number, like 9,000 instead of 900 or instead of 99,999, 9,999. I love seeing the all nines. I think actually the safe bet would be to take out Yojimbo first with or like the first battle with just oh, that wasn't an overkill. I didn't see overkill. I don't think it was. Yeah. So that counts as the 0.5 by items. I don't know how low I am. I am going to save. Because I don't want anything to happen. That was half. That was a half battle. I was actually thinking I can still use. I'll use Waka's. What? Use flare on. I'm only increasing his luck because the boy can't attack. I mean, it's like when Tidus didn't have his ultimate or have his celestial fully upgraded. Let's go. We got it. Let's go. Yo. Also, I don't understand how a 99,999 hit does not overkill. Like, ah, how? How would it not? Dang, I hate that. Also, I want to say auto just triple overdrive weapon. Okay. Yay. Let's go. If only there were a way to get fortune spheres without grinding this much, but there's not. I mean, I could really go to the other one and get it up anyway. Or do like easy battles and switch them to Victor. There are multiple ways to do this. I don't even have to exit the monster arena. Multiple ways to do multiple things, but it's whether or not you choose to do those things. Help yourself to do those things. And, you know, don't go chasing waterfalls or whatever. Get to the rivers and the streams that you're. That's if you're used to those rivers and streams. I mean, you might actually be in a foreign land that, there's nothing around you. You don't. The things that were once familiar are no longer familiar because you're not in the same place anymore, and you have no access to the familiarity. So, ergo, sticking to the things that you're used to, the rivers and streams that you're used to, is irrelevant because you have no access to it. I do not like that it gave me that. Also, I might Kodos grind a little bit. Get his attributes up. Like HP. Strength, defense, evasion. I don't know. It's just an idea. Also, I do want. You do need health, girl. Fight monster. Oh. I just want her to have like a. I want her to slug. Just so that, like, she contributed. Ah! I missed. It was all because of you. Yuna being here caused me to miss. Actually, perfect. Well, like, I didn't think it was at first, but having Yuna there dying, like, straight from full health is actually good for getting Wakka's Overdrive back. I mean, as long as he does. Okay, so everything's a one. I think I have my strategy. I mean, she can only. My only thing is that she would have to dodge Daigoro stuff. By dodge it, of course, I mean like not get turned into stone. There. It's actually what I wanted. Bribe. Gotta increase all the things. Magic, of course. At 84. The closest thing to stat maxing her entire build. Alright, that's 40 points. It'll give us 40 more things to work with for later. Later. What, Crisco, why are you? Why do you have Yuna out? You'll see. I think there's better ways to grind her levels and stuff, but I simply will not do it. I'll go for her. Was my fear, and it wasn't realized. Let's go! I think I got it down like a little bit. Oh no, I mean, just going on a break, like I kind of lost the rhythm, but it's back again. It only takes one. So she could cure Augur herself. And then if he takes her out, because her max is pretty close to their half. White magic. Let's give him a cheeky little regen. Okay. That. Come on, let's go. Air. Whoop. Oh, 5. Only gave me 4 last time. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want. Messed up. That's probably why it gave me 5, because it's like, ha, you idiot, you're gonna mess up. Okay, she has 40 more. That will help. What does she have equipped? So, my fear was not that. What I might actually do, and then customize the thing that she has on. Just stone proof it. Because I'm not going to use her, like, continuously. Stone proof. Just because Daigoro or whatever. And then she has 649 times that she can cast magic spells. I think it's going to work. She'll get one shot a lot. We just know that's going to happen. Actually, wait. Overdrive. Victor. Well, gotta get into a battle. I actually put it on. Okay. Ooh, a battle. I want to see if she can just Oh, so she's powerful enough to hit these enemies. Just whack them and they die. I wanted to test it. I remember struggling with these, but now they all have break damage limit, so they just eat through them. All right. Comrade. Just so that when allies get so in like group attacks, uh, when it's most effective. Gotta get them overdrives up. She know comrade? She does know comrade. Okay, good. That also means that yeah, I didn't restock in. Okay, Waste was the only one to move in that one, which, congratulations, Waste. I don't think you actually got anything from it. But congratulations on being a freaking hog. Uh, what was your prize, Waste, you might ask? Nothing, because you stole everything. I mean, she's really going to be there to cast auto life over and over again. Does she have auto life? This would not work if she does not have auto life, and she doesn't. But there's a thing we could do about that. I do not remember where auto life is. Um, is that? I know that they got it. It's full life. I have 6 of these, so I could technically snag full life as well. There it is. All right. It was almost a bust. Yay. All right, save here. This is a different strategy. And actually, formation or in because the other one won't be able to attack. so that I have a mage and 2 attackers, at least. Yay! Thoughts, action, gotta do it. Otherwise, we will fail. But it's fine. Let's go. Only unfortunate thing is that Yuna doesn't have the doing it. So I am going to cast haste on her. Yeah, and that's the move that kills us all. Like, out from the gate. That's just tough. Just tough. Like, why out from the gate did he do that? I'm scared of him now. I'm not actually. Yeah, I guess technically I could just out from the gate summon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually this and then equipment change. I think it's a luck of the draw thing in regard to the move he uses, because like how was I supposed to know that he would use Wakazashi like at the very beginning of the battle? Special flea. Good job, everybody. I've got to go. You gotta leave all behind. I'm singing too good. Oh no. There will be repercussions for my action. See? Not quite now. Yo. I like that. I like that sound effect. Yo. Really good. I see. Actually, what I will do is auto life on you. The Casey Wakazashis. And then Kazuka, you're probably going to do it to Yuna because she's the lowest. Oh, no. Okay. Uh, auto life. what I'm thinking about is like, oh, it poisons too. White magic. Auto life her. She is the summoner. Auto life yourself. Mega Phoenix. I think it was just a bout of bad luck. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to start doing it more often. Like, no matter what he does, it's still going to kill Ornn. Yeah. So the tactic here is to keep doing it until there's a break. And actually to see a pattern. It's actually also booty. Okay. Nice that you wasted points to highlight that. Alright. It appears that he does Daigoro twice, but that might not be a pattern. That might just be that's how he happened to do it. Wakazashi, yeah. I mean, it's all luck. Actually, my tactic will be try to get the thing. The Zanmato over and over again. Also, I don't think Jackman is here. He's been here a while. Invest into his work. Yeah, Jackman. You know, mod Jackman 10K is not here. Hasn't been showing up to streams lately, but you know, whatever. I wish you could apply things pre-battle. Jack is my man. 10K. He has Jack is my man 10K. 10K is his name now? Is that what we're saying? Jack man. 10K. That is the number. That is definitely 10K. Goal. Alright. Wakazashi. No, Tiger. Bro. What? Yeah, Wakazashi. What are you broing? And why? Do you have the time? Fine. About nothing. Everything all at once. Usually for a bro, you say something afterward. Something to stick. Are you stuck in a death loop? Not really. I mean, I've beat him before. Could actually probably beat him right now. But I'm trying a strategy that is actually kind of stupid. Because our speed is... Yeah, I know. Our speed is less than desirable. That's why I have to do it like this to where she's not out, and then I use one of the other characters to get her out. A lot of it's luck. Because, I mean, I got him low that he was limping. So, that was a thing. Let's see, boom. Oishi. I like this animation. We're gonna see it every time. Because I don't want to turn it off. Those seem like they would be like highly uncomfortable to wear. I don't think I would be able to do it. Tactical loss. Tactical loss. Wakazashi, please. Yes, thank you. I was surprised that it did that. It usually doesn't do the thing before. No, actually, it doesn't matter if I... Waka in. We're actually going to equip the no encounters until we start the encounter. Unfortunately, saving doesn't save it to where you're actually in the midst of fighting them. You have to do it in a row. You can't come back to it. I think is an interesting thing. Like how would you get that to work? I'm thinking I could get it. Literally. I thought I changed the formation. No. Also, sucks to be my average, right? I was working on a 6.27 average, and now it's like freaking going down. Yay! Fun. We love it. We love to see it. Love to see the stinky. We also love to hit the stream. Hitting the stream is fun. I do it. It's kind of distracting, honestly. You go live and then just to hit it. Honestly, that's actually why I'm here. I'm not actually here to entertain anybody. I'm just here to whack the screen. That's what I like doing. Oh, I did change the formation, except I didn't change her out of it. I had her in it, but put Waka in? Even though Waka can't hit, it actually... Alright. He's where double cast is. He's about as useless as Yuna right now, so teleport. I need to teleport him to Yuna and then back. You, how's it going? Actually, I think I could just... How's it going, Giyu? Yes. Okay, how much does he have now? He has 63 luck. Cool. I need to save it. Feeling sick and oh, I'm sorry that you're feeling sick. I'm feeling alright. I'm not like too like healthy feeling really right now, but like I'm not feeling bad. Uh Sorry that you're feeling sick though. It was kind of funny that we found each other in I think it was known as Lion chat. Like that was kind of cool. Like found him through a Warzone streamer that I watch. They were playing together. They're actually playing together on that stream, and then I was like, oh. And then it was revealed that they played DB or BDO, not DBD. What? And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Go with the Grand Summon! I laugh, I spin the wheel. Yeah. Well, would you look at that? Let's go. Why? Why? No. I do not accept. Declined. Card declined. Please vacate the premises. Nothing to see here. Just a common card decline. Nope. Not just. I don't like this. My only option at this point is to grind the heck out of luck and then just wish that. Because how do I grind break HP limit? I don't know. Break HP. Let's see. It's time to look it up. Okay. Okay. Need 30 wings. 30 wings to discovery. Break HP limit. Okay. Shinryu. Where is wants? FX. Melancholia wood. Melancholia wood. Okay. I think I need to alright. I don't need the light curtains yet. Shinryu. I don't know what the Shinryu is, but Shinryu time. Shinryu. What is the Shinryu? Oh, it's this thing. Oh. Let's go. Did I change it back to comrade? I sure hope I did. Yup. Kind of amusing seeing. At least it's 4 hits instead of 1. Okay. 2. Alright. So about 15 times. Because the person I'm going to equip with it going to have Massive HP. Eraser. Oh, this is gonna make it a lot faster. Oh, it ignores ribbon. Wait, it ignores ribbon. Ribbon is a yikes. Oh, gonna be lurking. Hope the stream goes well. I hope it goes well too. Thank you for stopping by. Shining. Special flea. I didn't realize I had one for him. Um, Waka's. Put out super goalie. Auto Phoenix. I'll need to grind. But yeah. Just I might just auto protect and auto ribbon. And then haste. Auto Phoenix. Mega Phoenix for Alright. One Ghost. Okay. Fight monsters. Golden Faith Cavern. Uh, Bribe. One. Nine. Nine. E. There we go. Customize. Auto Phoenix is a must on it. Alright, Auto Phoenix is a must. But we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna do other things because we care. What else are we going to do here? I like how people say they're going to. They probably mute the stream. That's a bad bit. Supposed to be mute. Yeah, not the stream itself. Okay. Ribbon is a must. Auto haste. Or yeah, auto haste. I definitely want for Ribbon for sure. I think Ribbon and Auto Protect. Okay. I'm back on the grind for Ribbon. Back on the grind. It's a heck of a time. Gotta get it off of that. Oh wow, I literally have 2 viewers. Yay. Plug win. We like to see it. Like to see the struggle. 'Cause the struggle means that people hate me. Yeah. People hate me. Da, 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 da. Okay. I just had like a wave come over me. That was very weird. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But like it was just like a wave. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know what's going on with that. That hurt. That tab. There we go. Actually want to test to see how much health he has. He doesn't need to have, because he can't attack. Even if it's just 17,000. Teleport sphere. Teleport sphere. Sleep sprout. Okay. So I can grind sleep sprouts and just be able to teleport around the freaking area with no problems. That sounds like a good idea to me. So let's. I've given up on luck. But rather, hear me out. I teleport him where he'll able to be able to get more health. Use shoot. Play. Let's clear that one. I have clear. It still has 255 strength. $18,000. I mean, it's already almost 9,000 over, so oof. Move here. Power. I'm alright with him using Supervision. Why not? Even though we can't see it. Yep, 19. What is that? That's prey. Um uh if I can get him to 99,999 health. I don't think there's that much health on the default, but if I can get him there. I'm pretty sure things will go a lot better. The only thing after this is I'm going to get ribbon for him. And then protect. Protect and ribbon are the he's at 20,000 right now. So actually equip. Okay, yeah, he does have it right. Because it only hits a max of what you call it? Point it only hits a max of 9,900. 9,000. So is the one we're doing. Buy weapons. Oh. If I can get ribbon again. That will be what I need. Didn't realize it poisoned too. So oh, I mean, that's how it's just a testament to how much I grind because it just shows that. All right, hold on. He already has one that has ribbon on it. Hold up. How did I not know about this? Okay, and then what else? One on that for Orin. I think we would do well with the Auto Phoenix. We always need Auto Phoenix. What I think is that I can actually have Waka porting that. And Orin having for now, and then we'll do the things later. We'll do the things later. Ah, not getting any dirt. Because that would suck. Suck a lot. This is flow. That's what? No. 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 Never that. Never that. Never that. Hungry. Roscoe. That is what they call me. They call me Roscoe. Not even gonna look at the average for this one. I'll be like, who you? Freaking average. Screw you. You. Average? I mean, wait, does he have it equipped already? I don't remember if I equipped it. Actually, Waka. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Even like that with the super ability of wait, one of the things I would want on top of because that seemed like it was just too much. So, like, how do I fully? I would have to auto protect and then auto protect. Okay, I need to get light curtains. That broke everyone down, and nobody was having a good time at that party. Everyone was freaking not enjoying themselves. Shame for a party. Am I right? Alright, I have to grind for ribbon and a little bit of light curtain, which should be okay. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Wild Jackman today. My subscriber goal has not What are the chances? The chances are actually pretty high. I don't know. He's doing Faz right now, I think. Which is cool. Like, that's phasmophobia. Imagine being scared of ghosts. I could. Fast forward to Saturday when I'm taking part in a community day. Now that's something. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is it the Lethea? Is it the Lethea? Oh no. It can cover my eye. Oh no. That's not good. I shouldn't. No. I shouldn't have it do that. No. Also, my eyebrow sort of. Alright, I'm looking at myself. I discovered something, Jackman. I discovered that Waka has something that he's been hiding from the class. And I don't know what to put there besides ribbon. I'm thinking protect. Auto protect. Like Wakazashi like also hits really hard. Ribbon and auto protect. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Thank you for your contribution to society. Okay. So I have to beat old Fafnir, huh? I make good use of I make good use of the auto ribbon, but he can't hit. He can't hit. My only problem is he can't hit. Like he would be used as like a healer, which I hate. I really do. Which means I have to grind. In order for him to be effective in battle, I have to grind. What's it called? Shoot me. Luck. Just fortune spheres though, because I already have. Customer. Super goalie. How many light curtains do you need? More than 69, obviously. A lot more than 69, apparently. I like the sound it makes when I hit it. Oh! Actually, it sounds like sort of a slowed down bird sound. Actually. Interesting. I wonder if I have enough. Super goalie. I also like that it's called Super Goalie. Auto protect. And then ribbon. So I have a theory. And that theory is that. Yes. What? What am I saying? Apparently the theory is yes, no. It's not. No debate here, just yes. Might also be helpful to like auto stuff for him. I don't know what I was saying. My mind just ran away with my words. My mind went kaput, and then my words, like my mouth kept moving and saying things without my mind's permission, and it just, that's how it happened. Yes. Doing it the slow way. Let's go. It's been giving me dark matter, which you know usually when you look and see dark matter, you're like, cool, that's cool. I like that. But honestly, I don't know. Dark matter's cool, I guess. Cool for things. Pulls your jets. Jet set. Folio. Fight a dingo. Fight the dingo. Fight the dingo. That gave me the fortune spheres. I'm happy now. Oh, great. Great. I'm only doing or going to do that because it's a viable. It's actually the way that people say, "Hey, you should fight Yojimbo like this," or the Dark Aeons. They actually say. What's a good stopping place for Waka in regard to Lux so that he can hit Yojimbo? Because he can't hit him currently. He's just not able to. It's winter. Hello. How's it going? Are you okay? Alright. Luck by 1 point. I have 63 luck. Do I have luck spheres? Of course I do. Wait, what? You know your game. What? The the game sound is non-existent. Hold on. It it should be. It should be existent. It's not going to show up in the VOD because that track is unchecked, but yeah. How are you is what I was meaning to ask. Yeah, obviously. Clear. I only hear Bestie Crisco. Oh, my sound. Wait. Hold on. I am going to mute my desktop audio. Sorry. Yeah. Uh. Hmm. I uh that's right. That's all you hear. Huh. I don't know how to change it other than doing a little Can you hear it now? Okay. That's kind of stupid. Alright. Game, apparently you couldn't hear the game audio this entire time. That was PogChamp. We love to hear technical difficulties. We love it. Yes. Luck Spear. Use Fortune. Actually, or replace that with a 4 or whatever. 76 luck. I see, I'm nice. I saved your stream. Thank you, I guess. So. I am also going to make fun of you for this forever. You know, I don't really care. I'll whine. I'll do it. That's not beneath. Fight monsters. Let's go. Alright, actually, like, let's see how many more of these that I have to do to make sure. Just gotta go 255 minus 70. Divided by 4. Okay, 23. 23. I was seeing a number that, like, I forgot to put in one variable and then boom. It throwed up and I was like, oh no, I'm scared. Wait, is Hayes not live yet? I should be live. Why is she not live? It's so strange. Why is she not live? Everyone needs to be live. You have to feel alive when you're live. Otherwise, you're not alive. Live. I think she doesn't want to play. Wait, okay. So she just woke up. You realize, well, she might have. How has the video edit been going? It's been going all right. I cut down 3 hours of it into 33 minutes, and I have like 5 hours and 30 minutes left to go. So yeah. And then I made a Fiverr so that I could start actually editing for people's YouTube videos. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. it's kind of, oh, there are moments that weren't funny that I just made like so much funnier. Just and then there were straight up uh parts where people were arguing and I was like, I don't want that in there. I don't want that in there. That don't belong in the video. Uh, I'm saying no to those moments. Okay. Agility and evasion. 84 luck. Then we go up here. Actually means that I need like 20 something battles, yeah. But crazy. Okay, I don't have any more. What are you doing, sir? I think I also made that part of the grind into mostly luck stats. Yeah. Or the grid. Oh, yeah. I mean, why not? You know? Orin has 255 luck. And I don't know how he got there. I also need to... Jackman, I asked you a question earlier. I don't think you heard it. What? Like, at what point in luck could I stop the luck grind for Waka so that he can actually hit a lot of forums and stuff say 130 for uh the Dark Aeons in general. I just want to know if you know. I have 255 accuracy. You want to see my accuracy? Waka has 255 accuracy and is still missing Yojimbo. He has 255 accuracy, still misses. So something's wrong. Q10. Waka. Look at that accuracy, my guy. Look at that accuracy. He is not. He should not be missing. but he's the only one. He's the only one that always misses against Yojimbo. And it's always just against Yojimbo. He always misses. He has never landed a shot in his life against Yojimbo. Or Dark Yojimbo. Yep. I mean, but wouldn't he be missing? Like, he never misses. I guess try again. Yeah. $20, so like just 5 more. Okay. 5 more things, like that's like yeah. Kinda is actually. Like I don't even know how he got. I don't know how Waka got 255. Thing boy thick. Yeah. That's a thick boy. Is this the same Final Fantasy you've been playing for a while, or is this new one that you switched to after? No, the same one. Our suffering will be over after I defeat Dark Yojimbo, then Penance, and then I'll be able to beat the final boss after defeating all of the creations. It's almost over. Yeah. So close. So I don't know what happened to the vote now thing, but by the looks of it, I am playing Minecraft after 10-2. So my main series is going to be Minecraft. Can you imagine me as a Minecraft streamer? That's no, Minecraft won out. Like it just, I don't know, like the scale was tipped. Yes, as in you would see me as a Minecraft streamer? I don't know. Yeah, it tipped, my guy. Now, if I wasn't doing a poll, I would have just said, "Hey, we're playing frickin' Jak and Daxter." Yeah, all the normies. Are question, are Minecraft viewers normies? I wouldn't call them normies, would you? I don't know. Do you call Minecraft kids normies? I mean, there's a lot of them. And they probably have one of the most toxic communities in the world. Are you sure that's not Fartnut? Pretty sure Fartnut might. You sure that's not Fartnut? Hello, Nixie. I mean, I think Fartnut is one of the most overrated pixie games out there. Hey. What? No, I mean, I'm not calling Nixie a normie. That's freaking Jackman calling Nixie a normie. I never said that. But Fartnut definitely is. Yeah, I'm not. I never called Nixie a normie. I would fear for my life. I am only relaying Jackman's statements. Don't kill the messenger. You know, in the Days game, we always kill the messenger. So, sorry, but you gotta go. Oh wait, this isn't the Dazed game, I don't think. Which is it better to do? To relay sentiments or to relay statements? There's a difference between the two. Which is better to do? Asking for a friend. Not a Fred, a friend. Now, you cool cats might be wondering, Briscoe, what are you doing? One of my neighbor's Wi-Fi's called Purple Narwhals. Kill them! I mean, what? I didn't say anything. I'm not a normie. I'm literally an alien priest. Oh no. It's not Purple Narwhals, it's Crisco's Narwhals. Really. It's the Narwhals. Really, we're like a light blue. Not purple though. Thank you for the 200 bits, Jackman. Purple narwhals noises. Oh no. Another one. Kill them like the rest. No, I'm kidding. Don't hurt me. Please. Narwhals, narwhals. Swimming in the ocean. Causing a commotion. The regal and royal narwhals, as indicated by the purple color. You know what? I don't care if they're regal. They're my enemies. Huh. Ever think of that? Friggin' cyan light blue narwhal does not like purple narwhal. Bite me. Eat the rich. Yeah, absolutely. But I think the most important question is, why do they always send the poor? Why don't they just let prisoners fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? It's a deep philosophical question that we need to answer right now. Why do they always send the poor? Because it's easy? Is it easy to send the poor to war? Yeah, kinda. And for one, like, prisoners would probably actually go AWOL and like they would not obey orders. They would definitely not obey orders. So is that's actually BYO. That's part of the lyrics to BYOB from System of a Down. So I mean that's probably why I brought it up. Let's sell weapons, then give people excuses to use them and run out of ammo. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I get a lot of alert. Is that alert? King Kylo, thank you for it. Hey, look, it's Kakashi. Kakashi. You remember that animated thing Jackman? Ah, Kakashi. Yes. Oh, it was so stupid. I hated it. Yeah. Yeah. Why did I always hit the ball? It heals. Jackman. Jackman. Jackman 10K. Jackman 10K. No, you're not doing this. Quit calling people weebs. Jackman. No. Jackman. Otaku. No! Jackman. We're not doing this. No. Jack. You me outside? Nixie. Nixie. No. He started it. I don't care who started it. I'm finishing it. Like, you kids. Like, come on. the is that? Really? Nixiar, that is better. Uh, Feeling attacked by factual statements for some reason. You know, Jackman, you're the one attacking. Frickin' Stream Elements, what are you doing? Buddy. You're... Okay, so... Discord. Quick hit if you have it. Your mom has quick hit. Oh! Did you know that I beat the Magus sister, the Dark Magus sisters? I don't know if you knew that. I have a Discord. I did, nay. I forgot what VOD it was in too. So that's epic. I'm doing great over here in the Twitch sphere. Also, what was that number you gave me before? It wasn't the one that I found on my own, which is this. Oh, that sound. Oh, it's 2. One, 0. Wait, what? 8. What? My eyes are like destroyed. If it's not Zanmato, I will cry. I am crying. Can't generate tears right now. Hold on. Oh, dying. Death. Rip tall dude was colorful. Yeah, he was. Well, that's what happens when you get in too far into your head and can't can't go into the head and go in. Yep. Yep. You just lose all faculties. 104 576. 1048-576. Is that a good way to remember it? 108 4 or 1048. What? What's the number? 1048-576. It doesn't help if you say it wrong. It's also pinned. Oh, yeah. Well, you assume I look at our films. What's your name again? Jackman. Sorry, forgot my name. Yeah, Johnny Hot Body. That's your name, right? Next, he's a weeb. Oh no! No, Jackman. You're a dork. Nerd. Special. Is it a special? No. Skill. Oh no. This seems hyper effective. What? Is this just what I do every time? Gotta hit him 17 times. The save won't work, so if I die, like it's just not going to do anything. Although he will cause you trouble if he uses Wakashi. So I'm just going to cast auto life on everyone before I start hitting again. That's my strategy. Yeah, I know that. I know that, my guy. I've done this battle a few times. Nut? I mean, not the best logic. Period. Kazuka. There are 2 rounds to go, or 2 rounds down. Yay. Now, is there a time limit, or is it based on escape or death and use of the thing? You can't win against Jackman. Yeah, please don't get him to riot here. Rioting has been forbidden since since I passed the Rioting Act of 1003. No timer, you just have to find all 5 encounters. I wouldn't say holy mod. God mod still suggests holiness, so Winter, you should be on my side. Devil mod, I mean, it depends. It depends if he's feeling that day to be benevolent or malevolent. But if we're real, oh no, See, who had to say it? Who said it? Was it me? Ah, dang it. Jackman. But it's the Jackman. Yeah. That's part of the problem. Oh, you gave... Thank you for gifting a sub to Jowie. He rarely comes in here, but I think it's because he's probably gotten beaten up to like an inch of his life or something. Okay, so they're going to Phoenix down my guy. Yeah, I'm sure Jowie appreciates it. If he was here. I'm Big Mad. Well, hello Big Mads. I am Crisco. I'm Bigger Mad. Hello Bigger Mad, I am Crisco. Freaking Weeb Taku? I was about to say Oeeb, not Weeb Taku. Sounds like a food. You're just jealous. Jealous of what? Being a weeb? Or be jealous about weebiness. Zamato decent nuts. Oh no. I'm going too far. I can feel it. Broccoli. Just a nerd while having all this. Yeah, he's pulling the age card. The Mega Phoenix. I fear he's going to not pull Kazuka. It's going to be Wakasashi. Yeah. Hey, but I proved that I can at least hold out on my own. He big suck at everything else. Yeah. Yeah, no Google. He really do big suck at everything else. Giant suck at everything else even. stand by. Is it help to mention you are of a similar age, Nixie? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, I don't know how old Jackman is. You're invincible to his age card. I just assumed he is Krusty's. Jackman, pull out, Jackman. They... Look at me. Confusing Crisco. I'm not their age. We're not ancient. Okay? I mean, Jackman might be, like, by 4 days. Or something like that. But we're not ancient. We're not ancient. Alright. I just got called ancient. I remember Spring Break 1694. That's nothing, Jackman. You don't remember how a stream's been alright. Wait, you don't remember Spring Break of 1496? Since you could beat Dark Yojimbo 2 out of 3 times, you should probably grind him for ribbon and break HP armor. So I already have break HP limit armor. But yeah, the whatchamacallit. Yeah. How's it going? Jordan. That's not very nice. He wait a second. What? I didn't even call you old yet. That's not very nice. He got Jordan. As a mod brother, I kindly ask you to apologize, Nixie. Weebs gotta stick together, I see. Oh no. Jackman. I can't help you in this battle. Who cares? Jackman. Raffle 6000. Nice call on that one. Join. I can't help you on the... We'll see about that one. She live yet? What is going on with Dolly Hayes? How was stream? It was alright. I'm responding to your message on Discord. Alright. Announcements. Give me like an hour and then stream. Like an hour from... It's been an hour, like an hour. So, like, TikTok. Alright, wait, I lost so much. Jackman doesn't need help. He is superior. Ayo. Lamau, I told you. She woke up late. Yeah, obviously. Nixie and I are victims here. Yeah, I know it. There's nothing I could do. What the... Nah, she's sleepy. Dalai Lama is dead. Nah, we're like on like the 14th one. Exactly getting attacked for nothing. He's Weebist. Oh no. Oh no, not Weebist. Points. Why are you in second place? socials more like Rochels. What? Like, I only have 3. Like, it should be manageable for people to check out those 3. I might add Hover because I've been getting likes on their stuff too. Nixie, how are you 7th? What is going on? Why? I believe you gave Timpy all of his points back after the Great Purge. I did. That's because he remembered his point total precisely. If he didn't know his point total precisely, I would not have given his points back. And also, I need to put the game back on so that technically I'm playing it. Just so that technically it's there. Hey, look, the game. I'm playing it. So that I don't get in trouble from the Twitchies, the Twitchers. 1,000. You gave him 1,000? Alright, I'm ahead of Jordan. Why are you saying that? Frisco, remember that time I went all in with 50,000? No, I don't, but thank you for reminding me. Wait, no, there's so much. Thank you, Jackman. Nixie says, let there be peace. There's war. There has to be war. Love. Care. What? I don't know. What kind of streamer do you guys want to watch? Do you guys want to watch more Final Fantasy or like be dumped into more Final Fantasy stream, or what kind of streamer do you guys want to watch? Wild. You want to watch Wild. No, Maui. No, Mew. Won't like every raffle in a row for 2 or 3 days and racked it. What? I mean, Vixen is live? Hello. Jeff will be in the thing too. Okay, poll. There are apparently 2 split things. Alright. Wild or Jeff? We're doing it for a minute. There are no... Alright, Wild... Jeff. I can't even see my own poll. What is happening? Flash poll. Did that poll go up? I can't see it. I can't see it. So I voted in the poll. Good for you, Jackman. I don't even see the poll. So there's that. Wild or Jeff? Let's... Wild. Like... I don't have that. I can put it in. I'm just... Wild is... Wild's the one then. Okay. Slash... Raid... Wilf. Is it 4, 3, 8, 3? Yeah, rip Jeff. All right. Oh, I was gonna buy a jumper. So scroll up. Stream Element should Crisco. Where's the merch link? It's it's in Stream Elements. It's up. It's right above where Winter said "Wilf," in all caps. Uh, hey, cat. Hi. A narwhal jumper. Oh no. Hi, cat. Heyo, it's cat. Hi, cat, says Nixie. Heyo. Yeah, that's Discord. I mean, Discord. Sorry. We're gonna raid Wild Cat. I am sorry that you got in here, later. But, I mean, hey, you can say hi to Wild for me. I mean, I'm not gonna say hi to him. I'm already lurking in this stream, so why not? Alright, are we ready to raid? Type 1 in chat if you're ready. Not seeing the ones, guys. I'm not seeing the ones. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Alright, that's majority rules. But by all accounts, by what I consider a majority, three is always a majority, no matter what. You know, Nixie, you tried. Alright, let's go. Let's hope I'm rating the right Wild. Alright. Are you guys ready? Take these weebs to a magical place. Yes, absolutely. Alright, we're going. Let's have fun. Yeah, let's have fun. Alright. Bye. Oh, I have to start it. Raid.